You're watching the Bare Pantry Show. My name is Barbara, and for over a decade I've been teaching viewers and subscribers how to cook authentic dishes from my home country of Belize and many other delicious dishes from basic ingredients. Joshua, check the thing over there. We're good?
What are we looking for?
To make sure everything's in the shot?
Yeah, is it recording?
Yeah, see up there?
Oh, I see it, okay.
See up there, it's recording. Okay. Hi guys, I am so excited because I have two guests with me today for the Mukbang. Hi Jada.
Hi.
Hi Joshua.
Hey, how you doing?
Why y'all look so unhappy?
Because it's hot.
And it's hunger, right?
We're running outside and hot.
I'm perky and not hungry because I ate my lunch at 11 o'clock.
We had to fight people at the Costco.
Because I knew we were going to be doing this. So we're going to be doing a Costco, food court? Everything you can find in the food
I'd say
court?
that, yeah.
Okay, wait, we're starting. You don't find out the thing.
I know.
Pose,
I don't
pose,
think we're supposed
thumbnail,
to do
thumbnail.
that.
Oh, Jada was smiling. Let me pose with this.
Okay.
Ready? All right. I don't know why I smell my mouth open just now. Whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so we have pizza. The kids have pepperoni slices.
They don't
and
have
you
my
guys,
favorite one anymore.
What's your favorite one?
The one with everything on it.
They said it was just vegetables on that,
No, it was meat and all that
Was
too.
meat too?
There's
Like sausage?
Sausage.
They don't. Since the pandemic, a lot of the things have gone away. So what we're doing is everything on the Costco Food Court, except the kids didn't buy one of the items. They messed up. But it was only one.
No, I bought it. They didn't give it to us.
For real?
Yeah, I bought it. I clicked everything.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and complain. So it's the ice cream, like the sundae?
Yeah,
It's the one that had some kind
It's
of
the red one.
Yeah, berries or strawberry or something. This is the one with the chocolate, and then this is plain, right? Plain ice cream. They don't have the chocolate anymore that's swirled.
No.
Remember at one point they came back and they brought some nasty thing in? It was a berry. They were swirling the berry. I guess people complained and that went away. That would have been me complaining. And then this one is a mocha drink, right?
Mom has her cheese
And then this
pizza.
one is, what's this one? Like a berry smoothie? All right, Joe, can you come back and get all the cold stuff so that we can eat the hot food, then come back for the cold stuff, my darling?
Which one's the biggest?
Jory left me some pills on the table to chew. Do you see it, Jada?
There.
Come on, Dad.
Daddy, don't you have 4 hands? What's wrong with you,
Daddy
Daddy?
has 2 sides. Like, men act like they can't hold 4 things.
He would have dropped it.
Hey, I did.
Women can hold twins. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that reel that the lady was nursing twins all night? The guy comes in with his cup of coffee. The husband goes, "Are you in a better mood today?" And she goes, "I'm gonna stab you to death." She had the 2 babies. Yeah, you want any of that? You're not supposed to know. Don't pretend.
On certain days.
Ooh, this is gross. No one goes. Oh, we have churros. Can you see it? We have a monitor off to the side. Churros. Jada, that's your hot dog because you put a whole bunch of mokes on it. See?
I forgot the thing.
So I want hot dog.
Can you give me a little spoon or something? So
Where's my pizza?
I just use my hands.
Okay.
Your pizza's right here, Mom.
And this is cheese. I don't really care for cheese pizza, but what we were doing for the mukbang is buying everything from the food court, and I wasn't finna buy. What? She fell down?
No, she thinks Jay's gonna give her something. Here,
I wasn't gonna buy like another slice of pizza. Daddy, you want a slice of cheese pizza? You can put your sausage that you bought yesterday on it.
Cheese.
He don't want cheese, so he want a piece of you guys' pizza. He's gonna be difficult.
No, it's okay.
Then you can put your sausage on it.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, who's fighting with him? He went into his high. It's okay. He's already hurt. Oh. I don't know which sicko came up with cheese pizza.
Right? What's the point of that?
We want meat.
Well, we got napkins.
I got. Cheese is not real meat. And on my hot dog, I don't like onion, but I like onion otherwise, but I don't like onion on my hot dog.
Should we keep this back here?
I think you'll like it.
Will this bug you?
Because it's never like washed in the vinegar. And that's why I told Joshua, he was like, well, we have to dress them. I'm like, no, we don't. I'm like, plus I want to wash
Good thinking, Jada. Good looking out.
Don't.
Thank you, sweetheart. If they had any way, you can move it, you know. Jada, eat, baby. What you waiting for?
I am eating.
Okay.
See how many she is to me, though?
So I'm not gonna be eating all of this, you guys know up front. I'm just gonna nibble on stuff, but I want the hot dog. I haven't had a hot dog in an eon. How many calories in the hot dog?
I don't care. I saw that.
She just likes pepperoni.
We got a fourth member to the side.
So I'm gonna try to give some facts about Costco Food Court. I might be wrong.
It was born in 1958.
When was Costco established? Actually?
I don't know. I know it's been here for a while,
The
right?
80s?
All I know,
50s.
they set up the hot dog. You know, the food court just used to be a hot dog stand. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Little hot dog stand. It was always $1.50.
Still is.
They've never raised the price, even though they take a loss.
100%
They take a loss on it. They've never raised the price because people go there for the hot dog and they will shop the big ticket items. They're smart. That's their marketing ploy.
That's the pull.
Eventually, they started to add more things to the food court, and pre-pandemic, they had a lot more things. They had the other slice of
Hamburger.
pizza. They did have hamburger, right? They had chili, but chili was always a seasonal thing. Like for the cold months, I love their chili.
It's not bad. I'm not a big chili fan, but it's not bad.
Only other chili besides my own and Costco I love is Wendy's.
Uh-oh, something's up to 10.
That's the oven,
Remember when they had a finger in a chili? Wendy's?
allegedly, because I don't know what Jada's talking about. When you know what will sue me? Is it for real?
No, remember it was on the news.
You guys, Joe, the oven is ready for the cookies. 19 minutes.
Like a long time ago. Not recently, but like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The guy said he found a finger in his chili. But I think it was fake. I think he put like a finger in the chili.
That's why I say allegedly.
Bigger question. Where did he get a finger?
I think it was people are weird.
He walked with his own cut-off finger.
People are weird, man.
You hear that guy who cooked his foot?
What?
He cooked his foot.
In the oven?
No, he got his foot chopped up as an accident. And he was just like, let's cook it up. And he cooked it up.
Okay.
It's giving me like.
So how did he
phantom
decide to
pain.
cook it? He went to the doctor. The doctor said, "I no good no more." But they don't leave you with your parts.
Yeah,
He asked for it in the
In
doctor.
Belize, they used to leave you with your parts. But nowadays, because I asked them for my gallbladder, and they said they don't leave you with your parts no more.
What?
That's lame. I would have liked my little gallbladder in like a jar to preserve it. This is mine. It came from me. I wish I could move the camera around so you can see the fourth member who's just there.
I think some of the drinks is blocking the food. You want to take all them ketchups off, baby? You're blocking the beauty of the food.
Every time I move anything, it's just
They
like...
have some diced up bread on it and it's soaked in vinegar and water because that's how we do it.
Yep. The water and the vinegar kills the extreme potency of it, which makes it really nice and edible. That's why it's terrible to just get it from Costco.
That vinegar gives it a nice taste.
Yeah.
I hate when we go to Costco for hot dog and that they put that raw onion. Oh my God. The smell comes through his nose for like 2 days. I'm like, I can't take it.
It's
I can't.
really strong.
This was not my favorite ever. But you can make.
I like it.
To me, it's like one monotonous taste over and over again.
True though, yeah.
My mom loved this though when she was alive.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yeah, she did. I don't know that. She always like had one in the fridge somewhere. Yeah, Grandma would have loved air fryer.
Yeah, she would have been all over that.
She would have so much stuff.
Oh man, that was not here for the invention of the air fryer.
Aw.
This is a sad mukbang.
What is that? On lighter news, Amber Heard's probably gonna
We can't say
get
her name.
rocked. Really?
They're gonna flag us if we say her name. You have to say
Amber Heard?
no. You have to say
probably-
Aquaman starlet.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying
Just say the turd. We know who it is. The turd.
the B-list star in Aquaman.
Z-list.
Z might actually be good.
No.
This is awful.
The Z-list is like, you don't exist.
Tom Tuano, tell us your mental about that.
Oh yeah.
Jory was telling us that she was spotted flying private jets and private cars with what
In
money
a private, a nice place.
and a private place and a nice after a getaway.
Apparently she needs to get away from being an abuser. I mean, you gotta blur that out.
Happy birthday, Johnny Depp.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
the one.
Good for him.
I don't know how people can be on her side.
I don't get it.
It's crazy, right? the mental gymnastics you have to do to be like, no, this mountain of evidence, no.
Even the guy that I like, Dr. Grande, and he's usually on my side for everything. I think he likes her or something because he constantly is putting down Johnny Depp and being on her side.
When it's guys, I assume they're Sims.
I'm gonna come back when he puts other videos up that's not that.
Here's the thing: Johnny Depp is not lying and saying that he didn't do these things.
That's why people trust him more because he's like, yeah, I'm not perfect. I've done these things.
Just if you did, drugs.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're an abuser, right? We've known many people who are like, my whatever did drugs and he never hit me.
And they're mellow.
Yeah, they're mellow. It's just like, where are my drugs?
Yeah.
Like, who cares? She's the one over here being cocky and telling Miss Vasquez, not Vasquez.
It's not even with us. The Z doesn't have a heavy sound. It's Vasquez.
Vasquez.
Now let me ask you, for the people who are going to say, well, she won too. Why did she win?
Oh, that's such BS.
Because they didn't give him a fair trial. They didn't let him come with his.
Are we talking about the English? I was talking about how she got that little $2 million.
Oh. The one where she did the counter suit and got $2 million.
Because they said the lawyer said something.
Because the lawyer said it was a hoax, and I guess
it is.
You can't say that,
But he's telling the truth.
So it's kind of like if we say something on here and YouTube doesn't approve of it.
Yeah, like if he said it a different way, then maybe she wouldn't have on that $2 million. But whatever. Like, Wednesday, where are you going?
We'll come around here.
Back it up.
Wait.
Get over here.
Go to bed.
When's it going to your bed?
Go to your bed. Your bed.
You're gonna knock my lights down.
Go.
The mother told her. Okay, so you guys were riveted to that case for the entire time, right?
Yes.
And I've come to the realization that because I got that from my mother, when she was younger, she would go on her break from the post office where she worked in Belize and go sit in the courthouse to listen to court cases because she was that nosy.
Different times.
Right? So when I used to work at the shop for 15 years, all I had on was court case.
True.
Judge Judy. Yeah. So I've come to the realization that I understand a lot about motions and the court cases, blah, blah, blah.
It's
and you guys didn't understand.
No, now we know because it's like, this is like our OJ case.
I was about to ask you, do you think this is our OJ?
And I was on Team OJ. I'm still on Team OJ.
I think the son did it.
The son did it.
They said Ola one, right? They said Ola one. So Jory was like, they're gonna bring back the verdict on my wedding day. And I said, well, how do you know what day the verdict's gonna come back? Even the jurors don't know what day the verdict's gonna come back.
It wasn't even the wedding day, it was the
And he says, well, they're gonna do their closing arguments. I said, oh, they're just resting the case on your wedding day. It has to go to the jury. They might take an hour. It might come back that day. It might take 2 days, 3 weeks. Let me tell you, I wish for the day to come when I could be on a jury. I don't want to be on a famous case because when I'm done, I'm writing a book. Matter of fact, I'm writing a book while I'm on the jury.
You can write a book.
Huh?
You can write a book. If it's a famous case or not.
I said I'm writing a book.
It's better if it's a famous case because they'll want to read it.
Yeah, you said you're not if it's a famous case.
Oh, I don't want nobody want to read about somebody slipping and falling Walmart.
Right, or a guy robbing a convenience store.
Or the one grandma was on with the two homeless people where the one guy or the lady or whatever, and grandma was like, yeah, I had to convict him, but they were both up to that trick. Grandma was mad. She went a whole month.
I love grandma.
Grandma's very real. Ooh, he's lying.
I had to go with whatever everybody else said, but
I still feel like one of those jurors was holding out, and I think she got that little win.
Grandma had to go by hold the law because
excuse me.
People don't understand how the law works.
I'm at the law and
it's all about motions. You know?
What are you laughing about?
And it's all about what you can throw out from the case. It's never about what the real case is about.
It's not about how many times you can scream hearsay.
Objection.
Objection, hearsay.
Hearsay.
Leading, badgering. So I don't know if you've been caught up to date with Dale Hughley and Monique.
No.
Right?
I never thought about Dale Hughley in centuries.
Well, Dale Hughley and Monique were both on some show, and Monique was the headliner on the show. Dale Hughley said he was the headliner, so Monique started a fight with him. You know how
was it the Dale Hughley show? I remember he had a show like
There's
that.
There's some show that's on right now.
Oh, right now.
Some thing they're doing.
Like a stand-up thing or something?
Yeah, something they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And Monique brought her receipts to show her contract, to show that she's the headliner. And he's like, when they put out the poster, on one of the poster, my name was on top and your name was on the bottom, so I'm the head. And it's such a
like
stupid
school kids.
It's a stupid fight.
My
But
dad
you know how Monique
I'm
goes.
the star.
Monique will come back with all her receipts, and I love Monique for that. But the part that I want to talk about is Monique family, the sister and the brother that allegedly messed with her when she was a little kid.
Allegedly.
They're all bashing her, but my ballet conscious TV, conscious with a Z on the end, he cussed those family members out in one of his videos. Jada, you have to go listen to it and take notes.
Go to your
You
bed.
guys have to go listen and take notes.
Go to your bed.
Because
Go to your
he really hit them. The family. He told her, don't ever go back with them again. I wish he would interview Monique. Wish Conscious TV would interview Monique.
Does Monique even do interviews anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Because hasn't she been through like a lot lately?
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't she been through a lot?
She went through all that stuff with Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
Lee Daniels,
Oh
and
yeah,
Oprah.
I was typing, yeah.
And I believe her. I believe they did what she said they did.
Oh, I do not trust Tyler Perry with anything, so yes, I believe
Oprah
her.
lost me when she made that whole thing against Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Oprah's...
Mm-hmm.
No, I was never a fan of Oprah either. She's a little too into herself.
Mm-hmm.
A little too big for her britches.
When she wanted to help people, she went away to Africa to help them girls. You could build a school here.
That's like
She
good
says
for optics,
Americans
man.
are too entitled. Not all Americans. A small percentage of Americans.
Well, American too.
She thinks that she lives in her own little bubble. Her own little rich people bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I know she's not a lovely person to meet because Tiffany Haddish talked about when she first met her.
I would never want to meet her.
How she was so excited, and Oprah was just like, okay.
Oh.
And then now Tiffany Haddish is like big. Now Oprah's like, no, that's not how it happened. It's like, yeah, that's what happened, Oprah.
Or if it's gonna play like me and that one person I met at that one place who I was really excited to meet because it's from a show I really loved. I still remember that. Be careful who you interact with.
We
People
can't
remember.
call names. We can't call names because we might not get invited back to the place again. I know who.
No, I was quick. I had to sing the theme song a little bit for Jay.
I don't know why I was thinking about Buck Wild. I thought you were being.
Oh man, I don't give a about Buck Wild.
Like, buddy.
Buck Wild, go away, Buck Wild.
You want to tell that story about how you met her?
So,
I'm gonna choke.
if you guys remember many moons.
Many
Many
moons.
moons. There
When
used
the
to be that.
when the Toys R Us was still open.
Yeah, there used to be like that show Flavor of Love, where Flavor Flav was looking for somebody to love, and there's this one like white girl, and her name was Buck Wild, and she had like
Fill in the blanks.
a
Why her
gap.
name is that?
Yeah, she had a gap in her teeth. If you guys remember,
She did.
We didn't know that she was from Fontana, but we always heard that rumor. So, and we heard that she worked at the Toys R Us that everybody went to as kids. And so one time we went to go like look for a game for Joshua. And like she's like walking around angry, and I think we had to go ask her like where something was.
No,
And
you
she
were
was
like, aren't you?
yeah, well that's why we were interacting with her. I'm like, aren't you? And she's like, yes.
And she
I was
walked
like,
off.
Oh, okay.
She thought she was gonna be living in a mansion,
Yeah.
flying in jets. Now she over here at Toys R Us working.
And that whole show was bogus because Flavor of Love already had a wife.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. What do you think? There was a part 2? Wasn't it part 2? Flavor of Love 2? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to talk about the Royals? Because we get hot under the collar when we talk about the Royals.
I got nothing for you guys on this part.
I called my cousin Cindy. I told you I'm going to call my cousin Cindy and I'm going to just get under her skin about this thing about the Royals. And Jada says, you're toxic, mommy. And I called her and I say, Cindy, can I put you on speaker? I have to tell you something about the Royals and I need your your unadulterated
Cindy's fun because you get a good reaction out of Cindy.
I wish that I had taped it for the show. It was laced with bad words, but that's what I came for.
So she needed.
She gave me what I came for.
She delivered.
And so this is about this report that I saw that said Kate and William made no moves to let
Quick pause.
their kids meet.
Quick little pause.
Pause for what?
I like that we're on the couch so I can just.
Okay, they're annoying because I'm trying to keep. I can see what the Batty twins deal with, Carrie, because he's trying to keep the ship on, red steady,
but that's what
and the
people
brother's
like.
just like off the.
That's what people like. They like the
I'm a
chaos.
guest, yo. I don't do this, and I get insulted, bro.
Not
Look,
you.
let's cut it short. The royals, they racist to my black princess and my redheaded babies. Okay.
My black princess.
Your god kids, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, she's my black princess. She's
I called
my
Cindy.
Tiana.
I called Cindy. I said your niece and your nephew did not get to meet
Okay,
them.
even Beyonce says it.
What?
She loves Kate, not Kate, Megan. When she met Megan, she goes, my princess.
I love Beyonce all over again.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, they made no moves to let the babies meet. So what? We don't care about your three. We don't care about you and your wife. You're not going to get thrown anyway with them because I know that's what he's afraid of. I'm afraid that when it comes to my turn, the kingdom would have come to an end. It's going to come to an end because the queen will live to be 109.
Yep.
She don't look like she has covert and she didn't go.
Jeez, tough
I feel like
old
she got
bird.
COVID 2 times.
I think 2 times.
They said, this prophet that I listened to say, because the Anglican church is so rich, it's even richer than the Catholic church, it's the queen that's handling the whole economy of the world. And when she closes her eyes for good, right? What are you doing, that dog? I don't like to feed the dog when I'm eating.
Can you even see her? I don't even think you see her.
You can't see her.
Yeah, Joshua, we need to get that camera. Joshua, hold on, Joshua, get that camera over there. Just get off the stand. Get off the stand. You have to see how she's biting air.
Oh, damn it, I stopped it. Sorry.
Let's see. Sorry.
Look at her little nostrils. They like smelling it. It's soft now.
She missed like 6 times.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that prophet guy said when the queen closes her eyes for the final time, the whole world economy is going to free fall.
I don't know
because
about
apparently
that.
everything's tied up into that kingdom.
I don't know about that, but I think things are going to get a little crazy when she,
Because Charles is not going to make a good king.
No.
And Camilla, go sit on somewhere.
Nobody wants her to be anything. Okay?
Nobody likes you, Camilla.
Nobody
And William to kiss up underneath you knowing his mom.
Exactly.
William, the hell with you.
Exactly. Traitor.
I know. That's why give me my redheaded Harry all day long.
Harry said, they ain't gonna do what they did to my mother, to my wife. Put respect on her name.
We talk about Will Smith was protecting his wife. Harry to protect for his
Harry's
wife.
protecting his wife.
No, I'll agree with that. Will Smith was just a joke. God, that was such a joke. Such a loser. Hello, still bringing him up.
When Cindy went off, Cindy has a son that doesn't really like her to curse. And I say, Cindy, you might have to curse. Where's Kirsten? And she goes, I'll go in the other room.
Who cares? He acts like he has not had Belizean
Well,
relatives.
he curses too, but sometimes Cindy will break a word in half to put a curse word in a word.
That's impressive.
So it's like braga.
And she said, I know it's the black thing. I know it's because Megan Black.
Why are you mad?
One of these days I'm going to call Cindy and tape her. I'm going to get her permission and I'll put it in the middle of the Mukbang and just warn you, carry up picking out of the room because Uno act like bad words is something. Bad word ain't nothing.
Words don't mean nothing. Bloody out here means nothing, but in England, bloody is a bloody bad word.
In Belize, wretch is a bad word.
Oh, I love saying wretch.
And I used to love to sing Amazing Grace for that purpose.
Wretch.
Say that wretch and I highlight.
Put some heat on it. Wretch.
Wretched. The wretched and the unwretched.
I really enjoyed this. I know it's a lot of calories, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a fat nap.
I'm gonna have heavy water on my heart.
Take a fat nap. Go to the gym. Go to the Lemon Festival.
That just sounds like a sinister. Go to the Lemon Festival.
They better have some like good lemonade or something.
What that name? They better. The Lemon Festival.
Okay.
What?
I have to tell Jada a part not to say anything about. What did you do last night?
I was a part of a drag show.
Kind of.
Tell them the position you held. It's not a paid position, but tell them the position you held.
I'm the money grabber.
I take all the money.
Exactly what do you do? Cindy was asking me what you did. Tell us what you did.
I hold a bucket, and the queens come and put all their fat cash in the bucket.
Wait. I thought
Wait, I thought you
when they did their dance, when they got their money,
That's yours.
whatever that did not end up in their G-string and landed on the floor, you pick that up and you...
They're not strippers. They're
dresses and whatnot.
They're doing drag. They're doing lip syncing for your life, and they love to do.
Are they like half naked and bathing suits?
No.
This all dresses?
Yeah, this is like they'll go around and they'll be in their whatever suit they pick, and let's say you give them $1 and they'll like give you your hand.
But I've seen them sometimes with their skimpy suits.
Sometimes that's them, but you don't put them in their G-string. Or sometimes you put them in their fake boobies.
Okay, so where the money goes? In their fake boobies?
Or they hold it. And so they'll hold it and they'll have it in their hand in the dance and they'll come to me and drop it in the bucket and they'll come back.
Okay. But then that's their bucket.
That's their money. Okay.
Yeah. So then when you like organize that money, that's for that queen.
Yeah.
And then you switch out for the next one.
And then like I pick up their stuff too. Like let's say they throw off something in a reveal, I go get their stuff off the stage and whatever else is on the floor, and other people who were trying to give them money but they just didn't make the rounds, I come and they drop it in the bucket. So normally the Capricorn in me, I like to put it all together and fold it for them, but there's no time, so they just tell me to throw all their ones in a suitcase and I'll figure it out. So that's what I do.
I just picture a giant suitcase.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Daddy, the cookie ready.
Look how Dad's in the B plot. Or A plot.
So they love you over there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jada. Freaking Jada.
Jada's the manager for a friend.
Okay, fun story. I also get to yell at the DJ when he doesn't get things right in the roster.
This is right up your alley.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing.
They should start paying you for this job.
They kind of do.
Jada chucking a rock at him. Get the song right.
Well, during Justin's performance, he's like on FaceTime with somebody with one earpod in, like having a literal fight in Spanish, and he goes and like he's in like a booth that has like a wooden board, and he goes and slams his fist on the board, having this hot fight on FaceTime, and I'm right next to him and I'm looking at him like,
bro,
get it together.
You're at work.
You know, and I was like, what are we doing here? And he was like, sorry. I was like, you're at work. Like
that when you work, that stuff leaves. That I remember when I went to Hollywood Video and I'd have things. No, you gotta put that aside and do your job.
Yeah, and then he got one of the Queen's music wrong. And she was like, "It's not my song." And I was like, "I got you one out there. This is not her song.
This is her job."
And then he went back. I'm like, I fixed it.
That's like the best job for Jada because she bossy, but in a good way. I just want to bite at this. I want my cookie.
Jada, it's very scary how Jada can charm people. Very scary.
Jada, give them a lesson how to charm people. Like not to use or abuse.
The eyes.
Okay.
The eyes. Look at the eyes.
Easy way to charm people: be cute. So I'm out.
Okay, wait. Remember the time you went to the DMV with Daddy, and you guys needed those Form 262s? Daddy went and asked, and they gave him one. You got to ask and give you 15. How did that happen?
Okay, so like you have to look at the person first, and you have to find what. It sounds so bad. You have to find their insecurity, and you have to say, "Oh, girl, those are cute." So that insecurity is, they also think like, "Oh my God, she's such."
If it's their shoes, their purse, stuff like that.
Yeah, or their hair.
They got feminine hips.
Or it doesn't even have to be an insecurity. It could be something good. Like when we were at the airport and the guy was being mean to us, and I was like, "You have such a good voice. Like you could be in radio." And then after that, he was like, "Oh, come on, guys, put your suitcase. Oh, it's over. It's not.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of straw is
It's
that?
like paper.
Yeah. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Starbucks still gives
saving
you
the
plastic.
turtles.
I like Starbucks straws.
What you're doing is complimenting them.
Yeah,
Well,
right?
it's more, but
there's like a term to it. It's like softening them up or something. There's a term. I don't know.
buttering them up.
Yeah, but I'm complimenting them. A simple compliment.
But is the compliment fake?
No,
it's a real.
No, it's a real
really feel that?
compliment,
Okay.
But especially like you can see if someone's having like a rough day if like you're waiting in the line to see how they're treating other people.
Yeah. Anybody can relate to that. You see it at the grocery stores and stuff when people are rude to them.
Nails are a really easy thing to compliment, especially for girls, because everybody who goes and gets their nails done are usually pretty nice. I like your nails. I'm like, oh,
Remember, there's like two people that you couldn't charm, even with me. You couldn't charm. Two on one.
I've only had two people. When we went to that buffet
in
at El San Manuel, and we were getting risotto.
It was oversalted.
This guy was like super mean to the girl, and we were trying to cheer her up, and I was trying to like joke with her, and she was like,
she was not having it.
Was not having it.
Well, poor thing. She was probably so hurt.
Tell them the second one.
Yeah.
What's
Subway?
The
Subway.
Yeah, Subway. She was like,
It left an impression on Joshua.
yeah.
What happened?
She was just like really angry.
We tried, man.
Really?
We was putting on a whole bloody comedy show for her, and
We
she
really
would
did.
not crack.
Nothing.
She's so mean.
Yeah, so either compliment or you try to do a joke, but you can't do anything like dark.
So if you
Unless you know.
compliment a joke or maybe just something uplifting, like if you see they're having a bad day,
Yeah.
you sympathize with their bad day.
Just be a human
Huh?
being.
Yeah, I think it's more I empathize, and I think that's why Josh
Okay.
calls me a charmer.
We call her empath,
Yeah.
too.
I call Jada the Donya because when
Oh,
she
that's
was in
another
high
side of
school,
I used to say no, but yeah, I am.
you accept it now.
I
Right?
did
It's not a
that.
bad Donya.
No, it's
you were a
not.
good Donya.
You were like a good guy.
Yeah.
Like all her
You're
little
like a
friends,
good guy.
all her little friends when they didn't want to go to Saturday school to get extra credit,
Dude,
Jada would be like, "I'm going to Saturday school," and then they all went.
Not me.
Right?
Not
Jada's
me.
the first one that led us into smartphones.
Yeah. Who got us
She
into
got-
air fryers? Was it Jory? I think it was Jory.
Jory.
Jory got us into air fryers. Jada got us into another thing.
I
not
got
just
us
smartphones.
into a lot of dogs.
She pulled.
Texting.
She got us
Yeah.
dogs inside the house.
Dogs inside the house.
There was
I got
something
that.
too that you led us into.
Jada
You
dragged us
always
into
do it.
to the higher
The
levels of cell
internet?
phone.
Smartphone?
No, not
Yeah,
internet.
the data on the internet.
No, smartphone.
Because
internet,
somebody gave her a smartphone and she started to use the data and rack up my bill. So then I had to go buy her a package.
And the
And she
funny-
was the only one with a package in the
Funny
entire
thing is,
house. Uh-huh.
I'd always get yelled at. You went over your text message package, and then she'd call and be like, "Look, she didn't know that." She then come back. Okay, we all have a text message package. And then it was like, "You went over on your data," and then it's like we all got smartphones.
So now I do business on the phone a lot. So how I get what I want out of these people, I charm them again too. But the main thing that I do is the minute they tell me their name, just in case I'm gonna forget their name, I jot it down.
Yeah.
So if they say I'm David, I'm whatever,
David.
I'll jot it down. Usually when you call AT&T, you get a lot of people over in Asia, like Indian people, and they always come with a lying name. It's not their real name. You are not
It's
Catherine.
like, hi, I'm Chuck. It's like, you're not Chuck.
This is Kate.
No, you know you Rajesh.
Just say your name.
No.
I don't care
Like,
what your
just
name
say
is.
it.
Just
I can
your
probably
name.
say
Your
it.
name's beautiful. You know what I mean?
Or it just
So-
sounds cool.
So anyways,
Ooh.
I'll remember their name, even if it's their fake name. And then as we talk in the conversation, I'll say, yes, let's say their name is Dave. Yes, Dave. Thank you, Dave. All right, you have a good day now, Dave. You know, and so if you keep addressing them, you know, I learned it from somebody who had no education at all. She went as high as maybe second grade.
Dr.
It's
Dory.
great. Right?
I think I learned
But
my
she
char-
could charm anybody.
I think I learned my charming from grandma a little bit too.
Yeah,
Spending
grandma-
summers with her,
grandma.
and we go to like buy stuff, and we just come out with so much stuff.
What I learned from my mom is leave a tip.
Yeah.
She will go to a store in Belize to buy groceries and she'll leave the cash register lady a tip. I'm like, Mom, that's her job to ring up the I don't care. Poor thing, she has kids to feed. Ooh. Yeah, so that's the main thing on the phone. Put a smile in your voice. That's what I do on my videos. You know, when I'm doing my voiceovers, I'm never like, oh,
Yeah,
today
people
we're gonna
can
be
tell when you're
making
smiling when you're
pizza.
talking, yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is put the flour in the thing. Like, today we're gonna make pizza, and I'm gonna put the flour. You know, and I always have a smile in my voice because that changes you up a few octaves.
Yep.
And then people just feel like you're a happy-go-lucky person, and people want to be around happy people.
Yep, true.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Well, did we talk about all the topics we wanted to talk about?
Man, I don't even know if this is something we should talk about. Me and Jada talking about like stuff that doesn't exist anymore. Remember TV guidebooks? That's just
Yeah.
not a thing anymore.
Wait, phone books.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
I
it's
used to
called
love
phone
getting
And then
those
I
because you put them under the table to
Oh, yeah.
on a crooked table.
I said penny saver.
Oh,
That's
that's what we
gone.
got our
That's
pizza
gone.
all the time.
Even the newspaper from our town.
Yeah.
What's it called
The
again?
Herald.
Harold.
Herald.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore in
It's
print.
online.
In print, it's
Yeah.
all online.
Yeah, it's just like the TV guys used to.
Phone
Youngins, we used to have
They
books.
took the last phone booth out at New York.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, really?
somewhere.
Yeah, phone booths are gone now.
Wow, they should have just
So
left it.
when they put them in these movies, I'm like, that's a lie. Phone booths don't exist
They
anymore.
don't. But
Unless they're in the past.
Well, they keep stuff like that for movies. You know that, right?
yeah,
No,
they
I
have a
know,
Jack
but if the
Warehouse,
movie's
yeah.
not in the past,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah, it
you know what I
doesn't.
mean?
That's true.
Poor Superman, he can't. He
What
can't
else?
become
What else
Superman.
doesn't exist anymore?
VCRs are kind of done now.
Yeah, and I need one
Even
really
DVD
badly.
players. I don't know.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are kind of relic-y now too.
I need a VCR that can work because I have your baby videos on it, and I want to transfer it onto like my hard drive.
What about Blu-ray? Do you think that's still relevant? Nobody thinks about that either.
Everything's streaming.
And we shouldn't go all digital.
Downloads,
We
yeah.
shouldn't go all digital because they
And-
censor stuff, you know, and they take things
Right?
out.
You really do need to keep some
You need
stuff
some
analog.
physical. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need some physical. Yeah.
Like we need a flip phone because they will get a call through from the trunk of a killer's car.
Very true.
That Nokia. Ooh, you could get
Hello, Moto.
you could get the call and jump out the trunk and still them in the head, and the phone still works. Running down the street.
That's true. Hold up, I'm gonna put the phone back together.
I remember my first Nokia looked like the thing that you shave ice with.
Yeah.
Big like that.
The big one.
And you want to know what my monthly allowance was for the minutes? 30 minutes.
Wow.
And it was under my dad's plan, even though I lived here, I was already married. I couldn't afford to get my own plan because they check your credit and stuff. So my dad had a plan, my mom had a phone under him, I had the other phone. And one time I had to use almost the 30 minutes because I think I went over because we had already used like 12 minutes or whatever.
Did you break down somewhere?
Yeah, I broke down and I had to call for AAA or whatever. And they took a long time on the phone with me and it went over and my mom started to scream bloody murder. I'm like, Mom, I was broke down. She goes, oh, okay. Sorry.
At least she understood.
Yeah, at least she didn't keep going.
I thought she'd be like, so
click.
Yeah, I had to use the phone, Mom. After that, I didn't even use no more of the minutes.
Kids these days don't have to worry about
They
that.
don't know about that struggle, man.
What about OnStar? Do you think they still have OnStar? For the
I
most
think
part?
they still do. We were just ghetto and just got rid of it.
No,
We didn't
our
subscribe,
OnStar was in our vehicle for free for the first year in the Suburban.
Yeah,
then after that, you had to pay for it, and I did pay for it
Yeah,
for
you
another
did.
year.
Yeah.
And we liked it because when people would call, they would say, Susie used to call and go, hello, Angels, this is Charlie. She would always do that in the OnStar. That was like real cute.
Well, you can kind of do that now for free, like with that car you rented. You can hook your phone straight into it.
Yeah, so basically no more OnStar.
Yeah.
But OnStar, I have a friend that used to disable the OnStar because the men would be cheating on their wives, and the wives would go track the car and find it.
On OnStar,
And you're not supposed to disable the OnStar if you're making payments on the car. If you're done paying for it, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But if you're making payments OnStar, you're not supposed to disable. But he hacked into it. He was actually the one that showed us how to build computers.
That's so much.
He's who I learned
To
computers
just
from.
cheat. Like,
It's so much
Right?
work.
It's
It's so much work. Just don't do it.
Yeah, it's like, why? And so the women were tracking the men. And they're like, hey, can you disable my OnStar? It's like, yeah. He used to have trucks lined up in front of his house to disable.
no, you don't
Mm-hmm.
believe it.
Hey, I mean, free money. Get the money.
That's good money.
Get the money.
We can't call no names. This is what Troy said that I need to do is just start telling stories because they're not lies. I just can't say who they are to protect the innocent and the guilty.
Exactly.
Ain't none of us innocent.
He's just gonna blow his nose. While
I
we're
know,
recording.
it's so gross.
He's a Libra, and he's been wanting everybody to like put their attention on him all day.
You guys, for the people that's gonna bash me and say she didn't even buy her husband a slice of pizza, he didn't say he wanted pizza.
No.
We were
Yeah.
here making the
And then-
list.
And
Usually,
then he came and he was like, "I'm gonna take your pizza." I'm like, "Why? So you could just pull the cheese off of it and leave the bread?"
That's all he's gonna do. That's all he's gonna eat, the top part with the pepperoni,
Yep.
and throw the rest away. He can put his summer sausage on this
yeah.
and put it back in the air fryer and have fun.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
He didn't want this. He has food that he cooked.
It's just
It's just because we
pizza,
have
though.
it, he wants it. That's how that
Mm-hmm.
works.
Should we get the ice cream out before they get too?
Oh yeah, get that
Oh,
ice cream.
yeah, I got it.
We have big spoons here. Ooh, one almost fell on the floor, baby.
Oh, let me take some plates so we can get some space.
Yeah.
You mind that cold coffee you get from Starbucks,
You
though?
mind if I put my straw in there?
Yeah, it's fine.
This is a coffee drink, right?
Could you get anything out of it? Might have been iced over. Let me get a drink. That bad?
I like it.
I don't like coffee. Ugh.
I
It's
think
strong.
I think maybe you could get some of the chocolate. I think you just
Yeah,
got
I got.
coffee.
Yeah, I think you just got
Wanna try it
straight.
again?
Can we get it to go again?
Go deep in down to the
Down
bottom.
to the bottom.
Yeah.
Not even one. Yeah, I got the chocolate. That's better, but it's still not for me.
She's just not a coffee person. Me neither.
I don't even like the smell of coffee.
Yeah, me neither. I prefer tea.
When I used to go to school, Josh, at the college,
Yeah.
I used to get on and off the bus because I had a bus pass. Get on and off the bus because people came out with their coffee and it was nasty. I want to taste some of that. Where's another straw? Sorry, guys.
It doesn't have the same taste as the original bear smoothie.
That's pretty good.
How many berries was that?
Like 20 berries. It was good stuff.
That's
back
pretty
in
good,
the
but I feel like it has MSG.
100%.
I
And
love
so
the
what's
long
this one now? A
spoons.
Sundae?
Yeah, it's just vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup.
And they were supposed to get one that had the berries. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't come for us, guys.
We were supposed to. I totally didn't do stuff.
Let me go down to the bottom.
What's this? Is it chocolate?
Chocolates. Sundae ice cream, right? Right?
Chocolate?
It's vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup.
Chocolate?
Do you need a spoon?
Chocolate.
Put it in.
Go, Josh.
You go first. No. Pull over there. Go on. Get up and...
I was saying one of my live events yesterday that Costco always does the swirly thing on the top with the ice cream. These are not like that because they have to put the lid for them to travel with it. But at one point they stopped and they started to weigh the ice cream. And I complained at the window and the guy says, make sure you write the note and drop it in the drop box outside. Let them know that this is false advertising because the thing is not like on the picture.
The guy said,
I did
like,
every
this is
time
one
I
thing
went there.
that doesn't make
Every time I went there.
Costco.
He was waiting for someone like mom and pop.
I
Was
put
like,
it in.
Finally.
I think it's because of me. They change it back. Because I
When legal stuff comes into play, people
Well, I
listen.
told Joshua this is why they did this because one time I was like, can I just get like a yogurt with chocolate syrup? And she's like, no.
And we saw this chocolate syrup thing right
I was like, but
behind
you
you.
have chocolate syrup and you have yogurt. She's like, I'm like, just charge me for a sundae. And she's like, no, we can't do that. I was like, what?
That's a case of the worker being stupid and not knowing how to appease the customer.
It's like that joke. I need 2 lemons, a glass of water, and 5 packets of sugar. They're like, no, you want a lemonade? No, I need 2 lemons.
First of all, this is not yogurt. This is ice cream. They
Yogurt.
said ice cream, right? Did they say ice cream cup, right? Is my paper over there, Jer? My list? No?
I don't have my phone on me where I took the pictures here.
I wrote everything down. I think this is ice cream. They don't have the yogurt anymore. But that yogurt was hit or miss. Because if they left the sucker out in the heat too long before they start to make the stuff, we gonna come home and run to the bathroom. It's a cleanse.
It's a cleanser.
I mean, we used to get this all the time, huh?
Wasn't ice cream though, it was yogurt.
Yeah.
And me and Daddy would eat some of it on the way home and bring the rest for Joshua. Joshua would get like from here to the bottom.
Which is fine. Because I'm not an ice cream guy anymore. Like, I just don't hate it, but I need to like mix it with like a brownie or a pazookie or something.
This is good though. I think this is like French
You're
vanilla.
knowing big words like pazookie.
Pazookie. Not to be confused with Pazuzu.
And on top of all of this, we made ginger snap cookies because it cleanses us.
That's one of the few. That ginger snaps are weird with his family.
What the hell are you doing with this dog? I'm gonna beat you.
Have a napkin.
Ginger snaps are mom's ginger snaps, not just
She's a
ginger
part
snaps
of
in general.
this.
Are one of the few things where everybody in this house eats.
Well, Daddy didn't bring me one.
Oh, speaking of wanna get you
Daddy!
one? I'll get you one.
I just want to show it. You have to shovel it off with the thingy.
One of the what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, lasagna. I don't want anybody else's lasagna but
It's a
mom's.
ice cream, right?
Good. Wow, these came out pretty much perfect shape wise.
I'm getting better. I'll open shop soon.
Dip it in the ice cream.
It almost went too long. I told Joe 19 minutes. He probably didn't switch them.
Yeah, I would blame him.
Just have a moment.
It's not as good as the original Bear movie, but it gets the job done.
So Jada, tell the viewers, are you graduated?
You graduated.
I graduated.
So you have 3 degrees?
3 degrees. Count
What are
it.
the 3 degrees? Because I think I was effing them up last night.
Philosophy, humanities,
Oh, my
arts and music.
philosophizer.
Okay, what is philosophy more or less?
Why are we here?
If the tree fall in the forest, does it make a sound? Nobody there to hear it. Okay, what is humanities?
Don't hurt people.
Yeah. No.
What is
it's
humanities?
Study of people?
study of
Probably,
humans and how we
essentially.
interact with each other and how,
So
like you said, like we
that would be
charm
like
each
the body
other.
language, stuff like that?
Yeah, stuff like that. I was like one class away from getting another one in psychology, but I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
And what about the art? This music?
Music.
So what all did you learn? You think it was worthwhile to go to school? Because I chickened out and I didn't go for a music degree. I went for a broadcasting degree. And you did broadcasting in high school, but you chose music for your career to get your degree. Was it worth it? Did you learn things along the way? You learn about transposing, how to put music together, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, definitely helped.
Jada told me her stories about broadcasting. We were just cussing each other out on the fucking.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about
Hi.
like going to college to at least get an associate's?
I think it's worth it. Like definitely being an American in a school system in America.
At least an associate, but
It not only gets you where you need to be to like be a
Do
proper
you think,
person.
like, from all your little friends that ended high school with you, and some of them are being successful, some of them are just getting by. I don't think anybody really failed, but they're getting by. And do you think it was worthwhile to go put in all that time Because I think it was for me. Because when I was done with high school, I was a smart person. So I didn't know what I didn't know until I got into college, and then I learned a lot more in that 2 years.
I think for me, definitely, I've learned a lot, like about, especially about like people and how to read people and all that stuff.
Well, what about speaking? Words, language?
Speech. I mean, I've always kind of been good with public speaking.
True.
But to get like graded on it definitely does help. I think that helps too. Like, I think I'm good at charming people because with public speaking, you have to like tell a story. Mm-hmm. It's not like, this is when I went to Belize. Here's the Mayan ruins. Here's this. Here's that. They want you to be, and then you get out there and your skin is sticky and you can't breathe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's good because you're gonna go and jump in the ocean with your brother and blah blah. You know, it's like. That's
what I liked about the Goosebumps books that Joshua used to like to read when he was younger, because they talk about the leaves rustling in the fall, blah blah blah, and it turned burnt brown and orange, and it fell on the ground, and then you heard it, crunch under his sneakers, and the sneakers were blue, and I like things to be described also.
Yeah. So I think school definitely has helped me with things I think I didn't learn in high school. Plus, it's like, it does feel a little bit better. I feel like I'm getting better jobs now that I have a degree,
I think everyone should get an AA.
Yeah, like at least an AA. Yeah. I'm happy that I don't want to. Like
Joshua was doing his bachelor's, and he's only like probably 5 classes shy, right?
Who knows?
Right?
Who knows? It changes.
They change it constantly, but when he stopped, they were like 5 classes shy. But he had to stop to help us out because that's when we were closing down the business. Blah blah blah. So I'm trying to like ease him on into like finishing, especially now like there's a whole pandemic. They don't let you come in. Jada did her whole last semester
online
without going in online. 3 classes, didn't have to pay for parking.
Today is actually graduation. Like walking ceremony.
Oh, we gotta get you down there.
I gotta go, guys.
Are we gonna have your party?
Yeah.
So pick a day that you want to have the party, and we're gonna have some food.
Not the 18th.
The 18th is his birthday, and we're gonna do it at your channel.
Right now, I'm gonna do on Father's Day to outshine Daddy.
Because I can't let her sing no more on my channel because I took that class about copyright stuff, because Troyce had told me be careful how I put those songs up and I get a claim. I don't get a strike but a claim, because those can lead to a strike.
Sorry.
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
And so they were saying it yesterday. They're like, if the person comes and say they're using my stuff, take that video down, blah blah blah. And I have the video up only for a little while, then I make it private. When you're done singing, I'm like, she ain't singing my channel no more. You mess up my money. Go to your channel. Your channel. Okay? You have a whole channel. Go to your channel. What's your channel name? What's your channel name?
Jada Juliet.
Do you have anything you need to advertise? You worse than Daddy. I read up with Daddy when he leaned back and I look on you.
It's a
got your leg back up over there.
This is supposed to be us having a meal, and that's
all
what
right.
I'm gonna do.
Before we end this mukbang, we're gonna do a little thing quickly where we're gonna talk only Creole, and we're gonna see how you guys do. These kids don't really know how to talk Creole. They know how to understand it, but they don't really talk it. So let me go in a Creole. All right. So what we're gonna do here? We're gonna eat all this food. We do this mukbang. We're gonna tell some story. All right. So Jada, tell me what you're going to do. You're going to the beach to sing this year?
Yeah.
You just can't say yeah. You have to say it in a Creole.
We can't speak Creole.
You want me to say I'm going to go to the
whole
beach?
Sentence.
Good Lord.
I'm going to go to the beach this year.
Try, Joshua, try.
We gonna go to the beach this year, man.
Why you so like Jamaican?
She always says that when we say that.
Oh my God, let me tell you a story really quickly.
We gotta go to the beach.
I said it better than him.
I don't know, man.
No, we da go. We're going to the beach.
Daddy says we da.
Yeah.
He didn't talk Ross. Daddy was watching this thing online about Shine, because you know Shine wants to be Prime Minister of Belize, and he was railing up because he said the new Prime Minister was in Mina no PUP. Mira UDP, so all the PUP people that get mad, I don't care. UDP all the way. PUP, no good.
CBD. Let's go right, left, done.
That was our mantra when we were little. Anyways, this new Prime Minister where they're in, Joe, much of the pay out? $70,000? 50,000 or 70,000?
Right.
For the thing we were telling me about with Shine.
What? 700,000.
No, 700,000. Belize not no 700,000.
Belize is worth like $1 million. That's more than.
Joe, it's not no 700,000. Belize not got no 700,000 to pay out nobody. 70,000.
Yeah.
70,000.
No.
You asked the man, and that's what he said.
That's not what he told me. I went back to check.
Hmm.
This man. Anyway,
$700,000.
what Belize gets 700,000 for him people who run drugs?
I mean, doesn't everybody go and put like their money in like Swiss bank accounts in Belize or something like that?
Belize people don't want to put down no damn Swiss bank account. Anyway, they're paying out a crap ton of money. We don't know the amount. To send for a Jamaican artist to go to Belize for some big celebration. I don't know if it's the September thing or
Fire
whatever.
Festival 2!
Guys, I want this.
And I'm like,
Oh, dear.
I'm gonna turn the TV off next time. I didn't pay attention to the TV. So, it's gonna end.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're paying all this money, and they say, what happened to Belize artists? And I told you that's what they do. They would never promote me on that Born and Raised Day, but they go promote somebody else though.
Yep, that's exactly how that works.
Anyways, guys, if you want to reach out to me, this is my email, barepantryshow@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. The thing, the flash right now to end. You guys, tell me if you enjoyed this. I'm gonna invite them back again. They were cool.
Were we? I don't know.
She's gonna yell at us after.
With all their quirks.
We're in so much trouble. We messed up so much.
Help!
We went off script.
I'm gonna beat her for feeding that dog while we're eating. I'm gonna beat him for laying back like this.
Family. She's so cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Remember, guys, we are not buying this book. Pick up a copy of this book instead. Beans and Rice Volume 2 is the only Belizean cookbook backed by the Bear Pantry Show. Take a look at all these wonderful recipes you'll find inside the pages. Not interested in Belizean dishes? Then the Pantry Laid Bare with these better than restaurant quality comfort foods might be the perfect book for you. Only need a small batch or a meal for two? Then pick up a copy of No More Leftovers. Each book has many choices of delicious dishes from basic ingredients.